Hey guys, it's gonna be a pretty cool day today. Looks like we got a new arrival. There she is right there. So picked up a Bobcat T66. Should be interesting to see how it compares to the 97 2S. Should be a fun thing. We'll see how it goes. Zack's delivering it. Nice machine. All right. There she is. I'll have to do something about that hideous backup alarm maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll leave it on. Let's see how it goes. I always hate that tip back when I was unloading the 97.2, man. You'd get it unloaded and get down to the bottom of that ramp and it'd tip like a thing is tipping over. Got Zack at the controls. He's about to help me out with it. Bobcat of Houston was great. Absolutely awesome. This one was actually Bobcat of Brenham. Good stuff. They're all related. This is going to be the one I like the best out of anyone I've ever bought, right?
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely, 100%. All right, so this machine's gonna have a power bob attach. So it's gonna allow you to connect and disconnect from your attachments. Inside the cab, you're gonna have a button to open and close. So if you have a set of forks and you wanna swap over to your bucket or bucket to forks, you wouldn't even have to get out of the cab. You can just press that button, swap out, and go do whatever you need to do. So that's on the front there. Of course, we put wide tracks on this machine. So you go from a 68-inch to a 74-inch width. Give it a little bit better ground pressure, better pushing power, all that kind of good stuff. Coming around to the back, all LED lights on the machine. So LED lights front, LED lights back. Of course, a backup camera, standard equipment. Come to the back here. You have all of your engine bay, all your fluids and everything like that. So fuel filters here, air filter here, coolant reservoir, diesel fuel here, all your checks. So oil fill, oil check is right here. Your oil filter is kind of right around the corner there. One thing you'll see that's not back here is a battery, and that's because it's underneath the cab. Of course, you're not going to be changing your battery all the time, but if you do need to jump the machine off, there is jumper ports back here for you to actually jump off the machine or charge the machine, whatever you need to do. On this side of the machine, you have your AC filter, so really easy to get to. Just open up this cap here, take your AC filter out. You only have one on the outside, and then you have one on the inside behind the seat. You can just slide that seat forward and get to it. Hydraulic fill cap here, so you just open up this door, your fill cap's right there. I'd recommend getting a little funnel just to kind of be able to get it in there so your arms aren't too much in your way. Oil, like we talked about earlier, oil level is right here behind the track. Over the top you can see it where that oil is. Again, it's just for the reservoir, it's not the entire machine. On the tracks on both sides, it's going to be grease tensioned track. So if your track starts getting loose or the track pops off or whatever, you're going to open up this panel here and you're going to see a grease zert. To loosen the track, you're going to loosen the grease zert. Grease is going to shoot out. To tighten the track, you're going to shoot grease into the grease zert. So that's pretty easy and simple to do there. All of your undercarriage, your rollers and everything, those are all sealed, so you're not doing any maintenance there. You do have drive motor oil in here. You're going to change that about every 500 hours. It's not a lot of oil, but it is something you need to do to kind of help protect the longevity of those. The nice thing about the Bobcat is that you're going to have one set of couplers. No matter if you're running standard flow or high flow, it's the exact same set of couplers. So you don't have two sets or anything like that. Inside the cab, you'll be able to control standard flow versus high flow. If you needed to get underneath the cab, whether you're changing the battery out or you're just wanting to clean out the underbelly or do any kind of repairs underneath there, or get to your other hydraulic filters, you're gonna lift up the cab, these two bolts here. Cab has hydraulic assist, so it's not gonna be real heavy to pick up. And then it'll lock into place and you'll be able to crawl underneath there. Of course, we put the special apps door on here. So it's gonna be a 1/4 inch poly door versus your standard glass door. Obviously no windshield wiper like we talked. Don't wanna scratch up your window. But that's a demo door, as most people call it. So that'll be good for any kind of rocks or limbs or anything like that that may hit it. You're not gonna shatter the glass. On the inside here, you'll see the 2 orange levers on the door. That's gonna be your escape. If something were to happen and you could not open the door, you do have those 2 orange levers. You're just gonna turn both of them and push, and that door is just gonna fall completely off and allow you to escape out of the machine if you were in a dangerous situation. So don't hit those if you're not in a bad situation, because it's a little bit of a pain to put back together. If you ever just wanted to just take the door completely off the machine, you wanted to have the front door open, you were talking to somebody or somebody was helping you, you can just unplug this plug here, take this cylinder off, and that door just slides right up. You can slide it right up, move it off to the side, and then whenever you're done, you just slide it right back in. The machine will still run, it will still operate. Let's see, inside the machine you have an air ride seat. So you're going to be able to adjust that up and down for pressure. You'll also be able to slide it forward and back. You can also slide your controls forward and back, so you can kind of find where the happy medium is for you. It is a joystick machine, so you're only using your hands, no foot controls. You do have a foot throttle if you wanted to use that, but you also have a throttle up on your pillar. Again, that seat slides all the way forward. So that's where you can get to your cabin air filter, as well as your maintenance book and all that kind of stuff. Also behind there too, you'll see a little red box. That's going to be again another safety feature. If the arms were to be stuck in the air, machine shut down, you had no power, you'd be able to open up that box. There's a little lever in there. Pull it, turn it counterclockwise, push it in, and those arms will come down. So you can safely get out of the machine. On each pillar of the cab inside, that'll be where all of your controls are, including your screen. It'll be in the top right corner. It is a 7-inch touchscreen display, so it's going to have your Bluetooth radio, your backup camera, all of that stuff integrated into the machine, as well as Bluetooth capabilities with your phone that you are able to talk to, so you don't have to be holding your phone while you're on it and while you're operating. Again, on those pillars on this side, you're going to have all of your startup processes, as well as your lights, and then your auxiliaries. So you'll have your front lights here. You can add side LED lights if you ever wanted to. It is an option. And again, you would do nothing different. You would just still be able to control them from there. On the other side, that's going to be pretty much all your accessory buttons. That'll be where your power bob attach is to go up and down, as well as your dual direction bucket positioning valve. The button is on that side for it. So what's that's going to allow you to do if you have a dump trailer or a dump truck or whatever you're using, you could go into a pile of dirt. If you have it on setting 2, you can lift up your bucket and your bucket's going to stay level. Once you dump that bucket and you come back down with it, that bucket will level itself back out again and you can go directly into your pile. Or if you just want it on for just going up, you just click it on the first setting and that bucket will stay level going up. You'll dump, and when you come back down, you'll reposition it, go into your pile, and then when you go back up, it'll still be level. Or you can turn it off completely if you don't want it to be level at all. Also inside there, you'll see some other accessory lights. That's if you added anything else, like if you ever added a reversing fan or any other accessories to the machine, it has those abilities to be able to access them. Let's see, that's about it.
What's the little blue light on top?
So that's part of the max control. So the max control is something that is really Bobcat only has. It's an app on your phone that you're able to actually physically control this machine, start this machine, do any sort of work. If you're needing to be outside of the machine or you're working by yourself, it's just pulling out your phone and operating it. So that's just a light that way whenever you get distance from the machine, you can still see the machine if there's any kind of things in the way. On the back of the machine, you also have your stop button. So if for whatever reason you lost contact with the machine, lost control of it, you would actually be able to physically go up, hit that button and stop the machine completely. That way you or anybody else doesn't get hurt. The Max Control app, again, is something dedicated to Bobcat. It's just an app on your phone. The upfront charge of that is fairly decent versus a lot of the other bulky controls that you can also purchase, that range from $15,000 to $20,000. This is very simple, very easy, and something that you could just carry inside your pocket and not have to use all the time if you didn't want to. That's the T66.
Thanks, Zach. Appreciate it, man.